Layoffs suck. They are detrimental for everyone involved. And layoffs don't have to be the most devastating part and we don't have to be leaving people behind, yet we are. Specifically, small mid-sized businesses are conducting a layoff, need support when they're conducting a layoff. And that has lasting impacts on the people, business, and local economy. Every time someone is fired, an employer is exposing themselves to lawsuits. What if someone could train leaders on the compliance of letting someone go? Employers are then hit again because because the more employment claims that exist for a particular employer, the higher their taxes are. What if we could get people off unemployment insurance faster? And people are spending 5 months looking for work. What if we could get people back to work 20% faster? That solution exists today, and it's called outplacement. It's essentially employer paid career coaching, including resume reviews, interview prep, job search training, and so much more. And it has lasting effects. It can reduce litigation risks, it can reduce unemployment taxes, and it can get people to work 20% faster. Outplacement is a huge silent market, but it's dominated by a few large firms who focus on large enterprises. Yet there are 34 million SMBs in the US, and they're being denied outplacement services because they don't meet the minimum number of people or they're priced out. And that is when Career Candor comes in. We offer the standard outplacement services, specifically targeting companies 5 to 5,000 employees, and we go above and beyond to offer a dedicated team of externally certified career advisors, connections to local recruiters, health insurance brokers, and financial advisors, and we offer free DART passes to local clients so that way they can get to interviews. We give holistic support when our competitors aren't. And we also differ by how we run our business. There's no minimum number of participants and there's flexible packages. To put that into perspective, earlier this year, we had a Delaware-based employer who had their first layoff in company history. They couldn't give the large severances, so they offered a decent severance package and outplacement. With our services, job seekers started securing interviews within days. That is the power of outplacement. But how did we get this client? Well, like most of our clients, we get referred by human resources consultants. Most companies in the US use HR consulting firms. HR is the first to know when a layoff is happening. HR convinces the executive team to use us, then they introduce us, all while the layoff is still a secret. We specifically target HR consulting firms because they have dozens, if not hundreds, of clients. And that's how we'll grow. While we have connections with over 25 HR consultants in the Brandywine Valley area, we are starting to make those partnerships more official with revenue sharing contracts. The goal is to sign 5 contracts by end of year and 15 next year. And we'll do this by expanding into major metropolitan regions like Pittsburgh, New York City, DC, and build relationships with HR firms in those areas. Now, let me tell you, Career Candor started as a small, unintentional side gig in November of 2022. Now we're booming. We operate at a high profit margin, and with our team of 10 career advisors across a dozen time zones, we can manage 500 job seekers at once. But we need your help. All of our job seekers get access to an online portal. And as you can see, it's pretty simple. We'd like to expand this platform into a high end-to-end job search center equipped with an AI chatbot. With this, a sleepless job seeker could get support on demand at 2 a.m. and still get to talk to their career coach just when there's daylight. I know layoffs will never be easy, but with Career Candor, they don't have to be devastating. With the support of this grant, we'll make career services accessible, scalable, and deeply human. Thank you.